So, good morning, my dear students of grade 8. I hope you all are fine, and I'm your teacher Aruj Tharek. So, today we are going to take the lecture of biology, and today we will start our last chapter. And our topic for today is gametes, and our course is Cambridge Checkpoint Science 8. So before I tell you about what are gametes, you have to understand some of the terms. It is important to know. So, number one, inheritance. Now, what is inheritance? Inheritance is passing of features from parents to their offsprings. Now, what is the meaning of features? Features mean characteristics, and offspring means babies like son and daughter. So, passing of characteristics from parents to their babies is called inheritance. For example, if your mother has curly hair, you may have curly hair. If your father has green eyes, you may also have green eyes. Okay. If your father has long height, okay, then you may also have long height. Okay. So these are the characters, some of the characteristics you get from your mother and some of the characteristics you get from your father. And we call this inheritance. The passing of these characteristics from parents to their babies is called inheritance. Now, you might wonder that how these characteristics from your parents come to you. How these characteristics pass to you? The answer is genes. Genes have set of instructions that will tell some of the characteristics of organisms. For example, you will have brown eyes. Okay, if you have brown eyes, then this instruction is stored on a gene. Okay, if your mother has brown eyes, your mother has passed these genes to you. Okay, and then these genes given the instructions to your cells, to your body, that you will have brown eyes, and as a result you will have brown eyes. If your father has curly hairs, your father has inherited these genes to you, have passed on these genes to you, and these genes have set of instructions that will tell your body that you will have curly hairs. So as a result, you will get curly hairs. We will go into detail of this in high grades, but for now you just have to understand that these genes have the set of instructions that determine some of the characteristics of organism. For example, eye color, hair color, your height, your wrist size. Some characteristics are determined by genes. Why? Because genes has those set of instructions. Now, next, chromosomes. Now, what are chromosomes? I've told you that genes have set of instructions which determine some of the characteristics of organisms. Now, where are these genes present? These genes are present on chromosome. Now, what is a chromosome? These are long thread-like structure, and these are made up of genetic material. This genetic material is DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, and which contain information about how cell will develop, or it will tell how your body will be. Or in other words, you can say that chromosomes are long thread-like structures which have genes on it, and these genes will tell that how your body is going to be, because these genes have set of instructions that determine, that will tell some of the characteristics of your body. Okay, now look in this picture. Okay, once again, there are 46 chromosomes in humans. This is a very important point. Remember this because you're going to need this information later. There are 46 chromosomes in humans. Next, look at this picture. Okay, this is a chromosome. This is one half of chromosome. This is the other half of chromosome. When you uncoil this chromosome, it is a long thread-like structure, right? And it has genetic material on it, genetic material which is genes. And these genes have set of instructions that determine some of the characteristics of human body. So, chromosome, long thread-like structure, and it has genetic material on it which determine some of the characteristics, or it will tell that how your body will develop or how a cell will develop. Okay, look, I will repeat this slide. Inheritance, passing of features from parents to their offspring is called inheritance. Genes, it provide set of instructions that will tell or that determine some of the characteristics of organism. For example, eye color, hair color, weight, wrist size, your body structure. Chromosomes, these are long thread-like structures. They are made up of genetic material which contain information about how cell will develop. As genes are present on chromosome, so genes will tell that how your cell will develop, how your body is going to be. And there are 46 chromosomes in humans. Okay, next. I've told you that there are 46 chromosomes in humans. This will take us to our next two things, haploid, diploid. Okay, haploid. Haploid is a cell that contains single set of chromosome, or you can say which has half number of chromosomes. So we have total 46 and half of 46 is 23. So a cell which has 23 chromosomes, a cell which has 23 chromosomes is called haploid, or we call it has n number of chromosome. N is equal to 23. Okay, haploid, 23 chromosomes or n number of chromosomes. Okay, diploid. What is diploid? A cell that contains two complete set of chromosomes, or a cell which has 46 chromosomes, or 2n. What is n? 23. So 2 multiply n, 2 multiply 46. Okay, let me explain this. One second. Look. Haploid is equal to how many number of chromosome? 23, which is equal to n. You can say n is equal to 23. Now, diploid is equal to 46, which is equal to 2n. 2n means 2. What is n? 23. So you multiply 2 with 23, you will get 46. Okay, I will repeat this again. Haploid is n. Haploid has n number of chromosomes, which is 23, and diploid has 2n number of chromosome, which is 46. 2n means 2 here, 2 n, n is 23. So when you multiply 2 with 23, you will get 46. Okay, so diploid is a cell which has 23 number of chromosome, which has n number of chromosomes, or which contain single set of chromosome. Diploid, a cell which contain 2 complete set of chromosomes, or a cell which has 46 number of chromosomes, or 2n number of chromosomes. Okay, see at this picture. Okay, this is haploid, one copy of each chromosome. You have seen that chromosome is like this, right? So this is just one part of chromosome. It has this half part of chromosome from each 46. So it has 23 number of chromosomes, and diploid which has 2 copies of each chromosome. Okay, so this will be 46. Okay, or you can say that these complete sets, these are 23 complete sets. So 23 complete sets, which means it has 2 chromosome each, so it is 46. Okay, so haploid which has 1 copy of each chromosome, and diploid which has 2 copies of each chromosome. Okay, so till now you know what is inheritance, what are genes, what are chromosome, what is diploid, what is haploid. Okay, I hope that this concept of haploid and diploid is clear, because it's very important. Just remember that chromosome, okay, chromosome has 2 parts, this and this. If a cell, and there are total 46 chromosomes like this, okay, 46 chromosomes. Like this is 1, this is 2 chromosome, this is not 1, this is 2 chromosomes. So if a cell will have this one set of chromosome, okay, how many sets are there? 46. So if a cell, how many sets are there? 23. So if a cell will have one part of this chromosome, it will be haploid, and if the cell has both the parts, it will be diploid. Okay, look at this picture. This picture is more clear. You can see haploid cells. There are 23 on the right hand side. You can see haploid cells, which is n number of chromosomes, 23. If you count these one strands, these are 23. And if you go toward the left hand side, there is diploid cells. It has same 23 but 2 set of chromosomes. So when you multiply 23 with 2, you will get 46. Okay, I hope that this concept is clear. If you have one set of chromosome, which is 23, your cell is haploid. If you have 2 complete set of chromosomes, it is a diploid. I hope that this concept is clear for you. Now we will go toward a topic, haploid, diploid. Okay, now if you understand this, now we will go toward gametes. Now what are gametes? Human reproductive cells are called gametes, or human sex cells are called gametes. Simple. And there are 2 types of human reproductive cells. Number 1, male reproductive cells, and number 2, female reproductive cells. Reproductive cells means reproductive came from the word reproduce, which can reproduce, which can come together and produce new babies. Okay, now human reproductive cells are gametes, and there are two types of gametes, male and female. First of all, we will see egg cell. Egg cell has 23 chromosome, which means it is a haploid cell. And female, and it is the female sex cell or female reproductive cell. And this is a picture of egg cell taken from a microscope with very high resolution. High resolution means that it is you can say 23 times greater than its original size or 46 times greater than its original size. This is called resolution. Whatever the resolution is, it is that times greater than the normal size. If the resolution is 46, then it is 46 times greater than the normal size. So this is a picture of an egg cell taken at a very high resolution. So egg cell has 23 chromosome, which means it is a haploid cell, and it is a female reproductive cell or female sex cell. Sperm cell. Sperm cell has 23 chromosomes, which means it is a haploid cell, and it is the male reproductive cell or male sex cell. And this is a picture of sperm cell taken with a microscope with very high resolution. Okay, so clear that egg cell and sperm cell both are haploid and both are reproductive cells. Now, first of all, we will discuss about the sperm cell, that is the male reproductive cell, and it is a haploid cell. Okay, now its size is less than the size of normal cell. Okay, for example, just to understand, if the size of normal cell is 30, then the size of sperm cell is, you can say, 20. So it is smaller than the normal cells, and it has tiny amount of cytoplasm. You know what is cytoplasm? Inside a cell there is a jelly like material or gel like material. It is cytoplasm. Cytoplasm hold all the cell organelles inside it. For example, nucleus, mitochondria, all of these are present in the cytoplasm. So sperm cells has very small amount of cytoplasm, and it has long tail which helps in swimming. And this is the picture of a sperm cell. Okay, look, this is the head. Okay, this is the head. Okay, inside the head you have nucleus, you have acrosome, then this is the middle piece here, middle piece which has mitochondria inside it. Then outside there is plasma membrane, and this is tail which helps sperms to swim. Why they have to swim? Because they have to swim to reach the egg cell. Okay, and okay, so this is about sperm cell. Its size, it is a male sex cell or male reproductive cell. It is a haploid cell. Its size is less than the normal cell, and it has tiny amount of cytoplasm, and it has long tail which helps in swimming. And why it has to swim? Because it has to reach the egg cell. Next, egg cell. What is egg cell? What do you know? It is the female reproductive cell or female sex cell, and it is also a haploid cell. It has 23 number of chromosomes. Okay. Now it is about the size of a full stop. Okay. If you put a dot or full stop on your copy, on your notebook, you say that this is the size of egg cell. And it is larger than normal cells. You have studied this, that sperm cell, the size of sperm cell is smaller than the size of normal cells. And egg cell, it is larger than normal cells. Why? Because it has food stores in the cytoplasm, because it will develop into a baby. Egg cell fertilize with the sperm cell and it will develop into zygote, and zygote will become a baby. So egg cell has food stores because it has to develop into a baby. That's why its size is larger than normal body cells. Okay, and this is the structure of egg cell. Here outside you can see you have corona radiata. Then inside here you have follicle cells. Then this yellow membrane, it is zona pellucida. Then you have nucleus, you have cytoplasm, and you have plasma membrane. Nucleus, cytoplasm, and here plasma membrane. This yellow is called zona pellucida. Outside these structures, these are corona radiata, and inside corona radiata you have follicle cells. Just you have to remember these names. You just have to know the structure of an egg cell. Okay. Now we will proceed toward fertilization. Now you know about inheritance, genes, chromosomes, haploid cells, diploid cells. You know about what are gametes, what is a sperm cell, what is an egg cell. Now we will go toward the fertilization. Okay. What is fertilization? When the nucleus, I have told you that sperm cell has nucleus. See in this picture. Egg cell has nucleus and sperm cell also has a nucleus, right? Both have nucleus which has n number of chromosomes, which is 23. Okay, so when the nucleus of sperm cell and the nucleus of egg cell, they combine together, okay, or they fuse together, it forms a new cell, okay, which is called zygote, and this process is called fertilization. The process in which the nucleus of egg cell and the nucleus of sperm cell fuse together to form a zygote is called fertilization. Okay, look at this picture. Okay, let's say this is egg cell because both have a number of chromosomes. So let's say this is an egg cell and this is a sperm cell. They both fuse together and form a new cell which is called zygote. Okay, zygote has 2n number of chromosomes. Okay, 2n means it has 46 chromosomes. Okay, maybe this will confuse you. Okay, I will tell you. You can say that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, this is a haploid cell. Okay, it has n number of chromosomes. Okay, the same Okay, let's say it is an egg cell. Okay, plus there will be another haploid cell. This is sperm cell, and it also has a number of chromosomes: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23. Okay, so this is a haploid cell, this is a haploid cell, egg cell, sperm cell. Okay, now what will happen, that these both cells fuse together and will produce a zygote. Now this zygote has 46 chromosomes: 2 3 oh sorry 4 6 8 10 12 14 16 18 20 22 24 26 27 20 sorry, I forgot the count. Okay, count again: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 30 32 34 36 38 40 42 44 46. So this is a diploid cell which has 46 number of chromosomes, which is 2n. So this is a diploid cell. Okay, I hope that this concept of haploid and diploid is more clear now. And this is a zygote. So zygote is a cell which form because the egg cell nucleus and the sperm cell nucleus fuse together, and it is a diploid cell. Now this zygote will develop into a baby. Okay, let's imagine that I have told you that you have 46 chromosomes, right? If the gametes, they are 2n, imagine what will happen. Your mother will give you 46 chromosomes. Your father will give you 46 chromosomes. What will be the result? Drastic, of course. You should have 46 chromosomes, not the double of chromosome, which is which is 92. Okay, so if you will have 92 chromosomes, you will be abnormal, not normal. A normal human being should have 46 chromosomes. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made this process in which your mother gives you half of the chromosomes and your father will give you half of the chromosomes. So they both will give you some of their characteristics, and then it will form a zygote, and you will have 2n number of chromosomes, 46 number of chromosomes. You will be a normal human being, and you will have some of characteristics of your father and some of characteristics of your mother. Okay, now fertilization. Look at this picture. Okay, inside your body, millions of sperm enter at one time. Okay, after the intercourse, there are millions of the sperm cells that enter in your body. But how many egg cells are there? One. Every month, only one egg cell released from your body is released from your body, only one. And how many sperm cells are there? Millions of sperm cells. So these millions of sperm cells, they fight together, they fight with each other to reach the egg cell. In this picture, you can see that 4 sperm cells were able to reach the egg cell. Okay, 4 of these are able to reach the egg cell, but only one will be able to go inside the egg cell. So This is the lucky one. This will enter, okay, look, head of the sperm cell enter the egg cell. Its head, because its head has nucleus, it will enter the sperm cell, and here you can see that both of the nucleus of egg cell and the sperm cells are fusing together. And then when they will fuse, they will form a zygote, and zygote will develop into a baby. Of course, after 9 months, it will develop into a baby. Okay, next, this is a imaginary photograph. It doesn't seem to be like original, but it could be taken at a high resolution. But in my point of view, it is just imaginary diagram which is showing you that this is a egg cell, okay, and this is a sperm cell, and the sperm cell is entering in the female cell or the egg cell, and they will fuse together and form a zygote, and after 9 months this zygote will develop a new baby. Of course, it is a very long process, and maybe you will study this in higher grades. So this embryo will develop into a baby. Next diagram, it is also showing the same thing, that sperm cell is entering the female cell and it will develop into a zygote. So this is all about gametes. I will just give a quick revise to this topic. Okay. So gametes, genes and chromosome. Inheritance, passing of features from parents to their offspring is called inheritance. Genes, it has a set of instructions that determine some of the characteristics of organism. What are these characteristics? Eye color, hair color, your height, your body structure, your wrist size. Okay. What are chromosomes? These are long thread-like structures, and they are made up of genetic material, or they have genes on it which determine that how your body will develop or how your cell will develop. And there are 46 chromosomes in humans. Now this is a picture which is showing that chromosome. When we uncoil the chromosome, there are genes on it which will determine that how your body will develop. Haploid and diploid. Haploid, a cell which contain 23 chromosome, or which contain half of the chromosome or single set of chromosome or n number of chromosome. What is a diploid cell? A cell that contain 2 complete set of chromosome, which is 46, or you can say a cell which has 2n number of chromosomes is called a diploid cell. Then this picture is showing you, one side there is 1 copy of each chromosome, haploid, and diploid cell will have 2 copies of each chromosome like this. Okay, but I have told you that one cell will have 23, it is a haploid, and if a cell has 46, 2 complete sets of 23, it is a diploid cell. Okay, next, what are gametes? These are human reproductive cells which help humans to reproduce or produce the babies, or you can also call them human sex cells. There are 2 types of human reproductive cells: male reproductive cell, which is called sperm cell, and female reproductive cell, which is called egg cell. Okay, egg cell has 23 chromosome, which means it is a haploid cell, and it is the female reproductive cell. There is a picture of egg cell. Then sperm cell also has 23 number of chromosome, which means it is a haploid cell, and it is the male reproductive cell. And here is a picture of sperm cell. Look, it has a tail and it has a head, and this tail will help the sperm cell in swimming. Okay, sperm cell. Its size is less than normal cells, and it has a very tiny amount of cytoplasm, and it has a long tail which help it in swimming. In this picture, just know that there is a tail which help it in swimming, and head has the nucleus. Egg cell, sorry, I'm sorry, egg cell, it is about the size of a full stop, and it is larger than the normal cells because it has food stores as it will develop into baby. And it is the structure of egg cell. Okay, now fertilization. What is fertilization? When the nucleus of sperm cell and the nucleus of egg cell fuse together, they form a new cell which is called zygote. Okay, and this process is called fertilization. This is a picture that is showing you that egg cell has n number of chromosomes, sperm cell has n number of chromosomes, and when their nucleus fuse together, it forms a zygote, and zygote has 2n number of chromosomes from each. Okay, so it has 2n number of chromosomes, and zygote is a diploid cell which will develop into a baby. So a new baby will have 46 chromosomes. Okay, I've told you that after intercourse, okay, there are millions of sperm cells that enter inside your body, and these sperm cells fight together, fight with each other to reach the egg cell. And in this picture, you can see that only 4 can reach the egg cell, but only 1 will be able to go inside the egg cell. So in this picture, you can see that one sperm cell is entering the egg cell, and its nucleus will fuse with the nucleus of egg cell, and it will form a zygote. This picture is showing you the same thing, and this picture is also showing you the same thing. It is just for you to understand or to make it clear that this is how that sperm cell will enter, and these two nucleus fuse together and form a zygote. And after 9 months, this zygote will become a baby. Of course, it is a very long process which maybe you will study in higher grades. So that is it for today. I hope that this topic is clear, and I know you all are very intelligent, mashallah, and you are my favorite class. So still, if you have any confusion, you can ask me 100 times. I will answer you 100 times. Okay, but please don't hesitate to ask. If you have any confusion, even a single one, you can ask me on the WhatsApp, on the messages, in the Google Classroom, wherever you want. But please don't hesitate to ask. So that is it for today, and best of luck.